Hello everyone, Ryan here. So I recently listened to Hydrograd by Stone Sour, and of course Hydrograd's latest album by Stone Sour. It was released on June 30th. Now of course I realize it might be pretty late with this review. I mean, when you compare it to all the other people who reviewed it on the actual day it was released. But I figured I wanted to review it anyways, so I'll go ahead and give the tracks here. There's 15 tracks total. And then I'll talk about 5 of my favorites and give it a rating. So, first track is titled YSIF, and I have no idea what that stands for. This song is actually somewhat of an intro thing. Yeah. Track number 2 is titled Taipei Person / Ala T. I don't really like that song. Third track is titled Knievel Has Landed. That one's okay, but I don't really like it. Fourth track is the title track, Hydrograd. That one is also okay, but not really one of my favorites. Fifth track is song number 3, and I don't really like that song. Sixth track is titled Fabulous. That one is okay. I've seen the music video for it. Yeah, it's alright. Seventh is titled The Witness Trees. That one is okay, but ultimately not really one of my favorites. Track number 8 is titled Rose Red, Violent Blue, and also in parentheses, this song is dumb and so am I. Yeah, definitely, this song is definitely dumb. I have nothing good to say about it. Track number 9 is titled Thanks God It's Over. It's an okay song. Track number 10 is titled Saint Marie, and this is actually a country song. I mean, yeah, you could make the argument that it's not really a country song, that it has a slight blues kind of feel to it, but for me, it comes off as a country song. And I was really surprised by the fact that Stone Sour actually wrote and recorded a country song. But I mean, hey, it's totally their prerogative. But yeah, it's definitely not for me. Of course, number 11 is titled Mercy, 12 is Whiplash Pants, 13 Friday Nights, 14 Somebody Stole My Eyes, and 15 When the Fear Broke. So, pretty much as far as my 5 favorite tracks off this album are: number 5 is Mercy, 4 When the Fear Broke, 3 Somebody Stole My Eyes, 2 Friday Nights, and number 1 Whiplash Pants. So, yeah, I pretty much only like the last 5 tracks on this album, because to me, those are the only tracks that actually have a nice hard rock, heavy metal kind of vibe to them. Yeah, it's. I mean, ultimately, I do give this album I want to say 4 out of 5, but I'm gonna say 3.5 metal horns out of 5, 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, it's just, first off, there's far too many tracks on this album. I feel like they could have easily narrowed it down to just a solid 12 tracks. 12 or 13 at the most. Yeah, I mean, pretty much the first, I want to say 8 tracks is just really, as far as songwriting wise goes, for me it didn't really click. But then also too, I know that one of the original members, Jim Root, one of the guitar players, he recently left the band, so he wasn't a part of the writing or recording of this album. Either that or maybe he was, but then once he decided to leave the band, they ended up not using his ideas, or I don't know. That's not to say that the guy that replaced him isn't isn't a decent guitar player. He is. I do like a lot of the lead stuff he does. He comes up, as far as I could tell, he's very influenced by blues kind of stuff and hard rock kind of stuff, but not really like the same. He doesn't really have the same style that Jim Root does. But I mean, that's personal taste. It narrows down to personal taste. As far as, the other instruments go, I mean, yeah, all the guitar tracks are pretty good, decent, for the most part. Bass tracks, too. I got no problems with the bass. The drummer is awesome. The vocals, of course, are awesome. Corey Taylor has always been one of my favorite singers. Also one of my favorite lyricists. But except for the majority of these songs, it seems to me like, I mean, I don't know, I really don't like a lot of the lyrics. Except for I'll say, as far as my number one favorite goes, Whiplash Pants. Even though it does have kind of a funny title, it's definitely, it has a very awesome heavy metal, hard rock kind of vibe to it. The guitar riffs are awesome, drum beats, bass, and all that. And to me, this song is what I pretty much was expecting from this album. Not entirely, but at least somewhat. Because yeah, I mean, Stone Sour, they've always been this awesome heavy metal kind of hard rock band, and granted, yeah, they got a lot more melody than most metal bands, but yeah, for most of the songs on this, I really don't know what they were thinking. I mean, with the exception of the last 5 tracks, because to me those are really well put together, well written songs. And yeah, as far as the overall mix and everything goes, I do like the mixing and mastering. Except I felt like maybe during some songs they should have brought up the guitars a little more in the mix, because it seems like for a lot of the songs, the vocals kind of overpower everything else. I don't know, but again, that's just my own personal opinion. So, yeah, that pretty much do it for this review of Hydrograd by Stone Sour. Again, I give it 3.5 out of 5 metal horns. That's right, metal horns. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. More album reviews coming in the near future. And until next time, don't forget to keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace.